Hello all, Cheryl Tiffany, my malicious Black Beauty, your Poetic Psychic Pisces High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If you all would be so kind, so please like, share, and subscribe. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. Y'all, I said this is for any zodiac sign, but it's actually, this is a reading for the sun, moon, or rising sign of Pisces, guys, okay? I'm so used to going through my general intro, guys, but this is actually a Pisces reading, okay? So Pisces, let's see what's going on. Spirit, give us clear and accurate messages for Pisces. You have the Six of Swords here, followed by the Hermit, the Two of Wands, so collective, I feel like you could be in a calm state of mind, or this is your overall energy. Some of you all could be moving on to calmer water, okay? I feel like you are like moving on, moving forward. The Six of Swords is all about like maybe overcoming some type of obstacles, problematic situations being resolved, moving on, moving forward, moving on to calmer waters in some type of way. It's the Six of Swords energy. It's like that light at the end of the tunnel, okay? You finally been able to breathe this sigh of relief, and you're just moving forward, and in whatever way that may be for you all, guys. However, I feel like even though you're like moving on to calmer waters, you're still in hermit mode, okay? So I feel like whoever you are resonating with this Pisces, you are like to yourself, by yourself, on your own, all alone. You could be in contemplation about something, maybe reflecting, going within, studying, researching something, or you could be naturally introverted, okay? Maybe you live alone, work alone. Maybe you are single at this time, but you're definitely in hermit mode, okay? Which a person who is in hermit is really no bother to anyone, okay? This could be this could be a conscientious decision that you have made with the Two of Wands being here. The Two of Wands is all about having clear vision, making wise decisions, okay? Planning, preparing, you know what I'm saying, for something, or whether it be present or future things or what have you, but it's you making a clear decision, knowing what you want, and striving towards that, going after that, taking action in some type of way based off of a decision that you have made, guys, okay? Yeah, so we have the Ace of Pentacles here, okay? The Ace of Pentacles is all about prosperity, new beginnings, okay? It can speak of finances, money, resources, stability, security, things like that, or what have you, with it being the Pentacles energy, earthly energy, so it can be tangible in nature. This could be some type of abundance, okay? Maybe some type of decision has been made as it relates to some type of abundance or prosperity or what have you, guys, okay? But I definitely get a sense that you're moving on to calmer waters. You're moving on from something, okay? So previously in the past, or however long it may have been, you could have been dealing with obstacles and challenges, burdens, hardships, problematic situations. It doesn't have to be that for everybody, but you're definitely in this calm state of mind where you're moving forward, you're moving on, okay? You're in hermit mode still, so you're like I said, you're to yourself, you're by yourself, you've gone within, okay? You've made some type of decision as it relates to, or either you've made some type of decision, or some type of decision has been made as it relates to some type of prosperity or abundance in some type of way, okay? Spirit, what else is going on with Pisces? Clear and accurate messages for the sun, moon, or rising sign of Pisces, guys, okay? Yeah, Ace of Swords here as well. So sometimes the Ace of Swords can speak of a victory, okay? But overall, it speaks of truth, clarity, awareness, insight, epiphanies, breakthroughs. I'm also seeing the Eight of Pentacles wanting to flip over here. Something can be significant to an achievement of some kind. You achieving something, accomplishing something, your job, occupation, career, your talent, skills, abilities, your spiritual gifts, your hard work, your effort. Something that you put a lot of dedication, details, hard work into, okay? Could be of significance, something that you're focusing on or working on at this time, okay? Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups here, okay? So the Eight of Cups is all about change, okay? Releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away from those things, those people, places, and things that does not serve your highest good or have your best interest at heart. That was emotionally unfulfilling to you, okay? Searching for emotional fulfillment. Some type of change is happening here, okay? And this is the reason why you're moving on to calmer waters, due to some type of change. Spirit, clarify Hermit as it relates to Pisces. Why is the Hermit card here as it relates to Pisces? Why is the Hermit card here as it relates to Pisces? Yeah. I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles here as well. We seen the Eight of Pentacles a few minutes ago, but like it wanted to flip over, but I didn't take it. I put it back in the deck, okay? Something could definitely be significant to finances, money, or resources, okay? A gift of generosity, kindness, or acceptance, or something here. Sir, why is Pisces in hermit mode? Why is Pisces in hermit mode? I am seeing the sun. Something definitely has to do with money, because now I'm seeing the Ten of Pentacles. Thus far, I've seen, and there's that Eight of Pentacles again. So we've seen the Eight of Pentacles first. I put it back in the deck, and it's back at the bottom of the deck again. Then I just seen the Six of Pentacles. Hold on, guys. These cards flip all kind of ways. Then we seen the Six of Pentacles, okay? Something has to do with money. Now I'm seeing the Nine of Pentacles. Something definitely has to do with finances, money, resources, okay? Your stability, your security. I feel like you're going within. Some of you could definitely be thinking of something has to do with money. Something could definitely have to do with your job, occupation, career. I feel like this could be why you're in hermit mode, like what you're thinking about, what you're contemplating, what you're reflecting on. Your finances, money, resources, okay? Sir, what is this two? What is the Two of Wands? Why is the Two of Wands here? Why is the Two of Wands here? That's a lot of pentacles out here. I feel like you're like weighing your options in some type of way. I'm seeing the Seven of Cups here, and the interesting thing about the Seven of Cups is there's something different in every last one of these cups, okay? The Seven of Cups is about possibilities, choices, options, decisions, okay? You could have multiple options, choices, or decisions. You could be weighing your options as it relates to something. I feel like, but whatever these options that you have is the reason why you have clear vision and you're making wise decisions, why you're taking some type of, passionate and driven about taking some type of action, moving forward, knowing what you want, or what have you, guys, okay? So to clarify the Ace of Pentacles, why is the Ace of Pentacles here? The Wheel of Fortune. Your destiny, collective. Life cycles, life changes, good karma, good juju. This wheel is in the upright and it's turning in your favor, collective, okay? Something faded is taking place as it relates to something to do with prosperity or abundance. Your finances, money, resources, your stability, your security, your safety. Spirit, clarify the Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here? I feel like you know some type of truth or clarity about something. Maybe you have gained you've had some type of awakening or epiphany for some of you all. Maybe you've gained some type of truth or clarity or awareness as it relates to. I just seen, yeah, I seen the moon. The moon wanted to come out, and then I seen the high priestess, and then I seen the 6 of Wands here, okay? Whatever you have gained some type of truth or clarity or awareness or insight about, it has to do with, it has to do with maybe something that was secret, hidden, or covered up in some type of way. I definitely feel like you're listening to your intuition as well. You're going within, you're listening to your intuition, you're following your spiritual guidance, okay? You're tapped into your wisdom, your knowledge, your enlightenment, okay? With the 6 of Wands here, the 6 of Wands also speaks of like achievements, accomplishments, success, triumph, victory, recognition. The 9 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, Pisces, okay? So if you've been hoping, wishing, dreaming, praying, manifesting something, you could have some type of hope, wish, or dream coming true for you. The 9 of Cups is emotional fulfillment. It's satisfaction, okay? It's being happy, fulfilled in some way, shape, form, or fashion, guys, okay? Some type of hope, wish, or dream is coming true for you, okay? And perhaps this is the reason why you're able to move on to calmer waters, okay? However, like I said, you are still in hermit mode, contemplating some things, maybe reflecting some things as it relates to some type of decision pertaining to some type of abundance or prosperity, and some type of truth or clarity that you are gaining as it relates to something, guys, okay? Something is definitely changing here. There's like some type of shift or change. And I feel like this has to do with your finances, money, or resources, collective, okay? There could be more money that is coming in for you, more abundance, more prosperity, like, and even abundance, it comes in many different forms. A lot of times people hear abundance and solely only think of money, but abundance come in the forms of help, support, guidance, assistance. Like, abundance is many different things. It don't just have to be any one thing. But some type of changes are definitely taking place. And because of these changes, I feel like there is more abundance that is coming in for you, okay? This is definitely what you're thinking about. I feel like you have several things on your mind: your job, your occupation, your career, your talent, skills, or abilities, okay? You're even contemplating something as it relates to, you're contemplating many different things, especially as it relates to some type of finances, money, or resources, okay? But you have options, collective. You have multiple options. The wheel is in the upright. It's turning in your favor. If there's anything that has been kept secret or hidden from you, collective, covered up, collective, I feel like you intuitively know some type of truth or clarity about something, okay? There is some type of success, triumph, or victory that is coming in for you, though, collective. Spirit, what else? What other messages do I need to share with Pisces? So we have freedom here, okay? This speaks of your independence, collective. Your self-determination. What other messages? I'm also seeing beauty here. Grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit, collective. So you could be a beautiful person inside and out, collective. I feel like you have the freedom to do what you choose as it relates to something. I also feel like you've endured a lot, though. I'm seeing endurance here. So Spirit is saying keep going. Even though you've endured a lot, Spirit is saying keep going, collective. I'm also seeing transparency wanted to flip over here, which is all about honest, being honest, authentic, genuine, present energy. Okay? Somebody did some experiments on you, collective. I feel like you have suffered at the hands of some type of experiments. Number 33 here. That's a 6 here. This could tie to the government, the powers that be, some type of manipulation of nature, forcing change, some type of cruelty in the pursuit of knowledge, arrogance, or something like that. I will have you experience, or excuse me, experiments here. You endured some type of experiments, like you were experimented on. With this Atlantis energy here, something traces all the way back to the time of Atlantis, collective. You could have even had some type of past life in Atlantis. The Atlantis energy speak of rapid development, excellence, success as well. I shuffled and it came back out. Now it's at the bottom of the deck, Atlantis. So there's some type of rapid developments that are taking place. Okay, something is significant to your excellence or some type of success, collective. There's some type of hope, wish, or dream that is coming true for you. Spirit, what are the messages? So fairy spotting flips over immediately before I really got a good shuffle. Spirit is saying it's time for you to go fairy spotting. Okay, some of you could be going out in nature. You could be seeing fairies out in nature. Spirit is saying it's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. Okay, some of y'all could be seeing fairies. Okay, this is a fairy deck. It don't even have to be just fairies. This could be any type of spiritual beings, okay? But this card specifically says fairy spotting, okay? So you could definitely have fairies around you. Wish wisely is at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is saying use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desires and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true, guys, okay? So make sure you wish wisely. New beginnings here. Some type, uh-oh, guys, hold on just a minute. Some type of, oh, shoot. Some type of brand new beginnings could definitely be happening or taking place for you guys. Hold on just a minute, y'all. This is my humidifier thingy. Okay, guys, so new beginnings is at the bottom of the deck. The fairy godmother hurled the joyous news of a new baby. Somebody could be pregnant. You don't have to be pregnant, okay? This could just be the birth of something new, some type of new beginning taking place in your life, okay? This could also be the birth of a cherished idea, or maybe there's some type of project you're working on or something. Some type of new beginnings are happening in your life, okay? Spirit is saying protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby, okay? So definitely, if there's something that you're working on, collective, in the terms of like projects, different things like that, or what have you, you want to protect and nurture your ideas, Spirit is saying, okay? Spirit, what other messages do I need to share with Pisces? So we have enlightenment here, okay? Look for the highest perspective. See the divine in everything, everyone, guys, okay? Something is significant to your enlightenment. You have some type of enlightenment, Spirit is saying, okay? Which could be the reason why with this fairy spotting here, you may see some type of spiritual creatures or beings or what have you. Spotting fairies, Spirit is saying, okay? Soul healing is at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is saying align with your essence. See your true colors, Spirit is saying. These are our unicorn cards. Enter the magic. Live in the now. Seize the moment. Okay? Spirit, any other messages for Pisces? I feel like you all have been waiting for something, waiting on something. Spirit is saying abundance. Okay, some type of abundance is coming in for you. This is the reason why you're able to move on to calmer waters. This is what these changes are about. Abundance. Okay, collective, and you're just going with the flow. Okay, you're going with the going with the flow of whatever is taking place in your life right now, guys. Okay, I'm seeing the future here. So your future is definitely significant here. This has to do with whatever this decision is, and you having multiple options, choices, decisions, opportunities, or something here. Okay, miracles. Some type of miracle is taking place in your life, collective. I also seeing feelings here. Okay, so many of you have definitely maybe been dealing with multiple different feelings as it relates to obviously several different things that you're going through, just depending on what you're going through. Probably depends on the feelings that you're having. Okay, but feelings is definitely of significance here. Spirit, any other messages? Discernment, collective. I feel like you're using your discernment at this time. Okay, you have the gift of discernment as well. Okay, this is clarifying the Ace of Swords and the Moon. Okay, with the High Priestess and the Six of Wands here. So you're using your discernment. Okay, whatever truth or clarity or awareness or insight that you have about something that was supposed to be secret, hidden, or covered up, or something, you're using your discernment as it relates to this. Okay, which is also the reason why the High Priestess came out. Okay, you listening, this is all about your intuition, your wisdom, your enlightenment, your knowledge, you being tapped in, tuned in to your higher self, being in your north node. Okay, um following that spiritual guidance, ancestral guidance that you are receiving. Okay, using your discernment. Bottom of the deck, we have truth here. Okay, so I'm telling you, I feel like you know the truth about something. Spirit is saying. Spirit, what other messages? Lady of the Lake is here, guys. Okay, so again, this speaks of new beginnings. Okay, something is about to happen. Spirit is saying. Okay, I'm also seeing the Water Oracle, collective. So you are a Water Oracle. Spirit is saying you. This is about your psychic abilities, acting on your visions. Okay, something is destined for you. Okay, we have in call. Okay, I believe this is how this is pronounced. You're a healer, a seer, a priest or priestess, depending on if you're male or female. Okay, something is significant to your soul purpose, collective. Something that is happening, something that you're doing. You're like riding the waves as it relates to something. Something is also significant to your inner power, unbridled confidence, claiming your place in some type of way. Metamorphosis, embrace transformations. Things are now different. Sir, what else is going on here? Give us one more message for Pisces. One, one more message for Pisces. She who flows. Okay, this is like ease. Okay, you being open to change, going with the flow of life. Okay, which is the, I feel like it's the energy that you are in, collective. Okay, and that going with the flow is literally like that six of, it's really kind of Six of Swords energy, which talks about you moving on, moving forward. Okay, that those calmer waters. Okay, and you're just going with the flow of that. Some type of new beginnings is happening though. Something is about to happen. Okay, something is significant to your psychic abilities, you acting on certain visions. Okay, something is destined for you as well. Your destiny is definitely of significance, which we know that because we have the Wheel of Fortune here as well. Okay, you could definitely be someone, not only do you have psychic abilities, collective, but you could be a healer or a seer, a prophetess. Spirit is saying. Okay, you could be doing something with ease, or something is at an ease. Okay, You're open to change, and like I said, you're just going with the flow, guys, okay? The rainbow is at the bottom of the deck, so this says sweet relief, new beginnings, okay? A new way forward, guys, okay? So that's what's going on here with you all, Pisces. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to the situation you could be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may notice someone else is dealing with. If you are cross-watching, for those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. I'm seeing seasoning here, guys, okay? Something can be significant about a particular season, but this says seasoning, okay? And even the picture depicts like certain seasonings, okay? Like how you use like to cook with or what have you. But this speaks of balance, your efforts, okay? Rewards even, okay? Spirit is saying maintain balance between effort and reward, and satisfaction doubles, okay? It's like your satisfaction in something, whether this is life in general, is doubling with this seasoning energy, okay? One more message for Pisces, Spirit. One more message. So we have street lamp here. This is all about clarity, inspiration, your shine, okay? Spirit is saying you will find guidance you need to solve your to solve a mystery soon, okay? You could have already done this, collective, especially with the Ace of Swords here and the moon being here, okay? Balance, effort, reward, clarity, inspiration, shine, okay? We also have study room at the bottom of the deck. So you could definitely be researching something, studying something. This speaks of facts, your choices. Okay, your choice depends on research. So you definitely could be researching something. Okay. Remember me telling you about you having several choices, options, decisions, or something like that. Also, that hermit energy can speak of, you know, research type of energy, study type of energy, going within, contemplating, reflecting, all that type of energy there, okay? Yeah, look, study room and light bulb here. Okay, so you definitely could be researching something, a collective, looking into something. This light bulb, this has something to do with your creativity. Again, you shining in some type of way, you being tempted to do something, but I feel like this is creative in some type of way. When you feel like you're drawn to do something, definitely make sure you check if it truly benefits you in some type of way. But I definitely feel like you're studying something, researching something, and then having this light bulb moment, okay? As it relates to what it is that you are doing, okay? What it is that you have going on, guys, okay? So, guys, as always, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So, y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep, watch the surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Real quick, in closing, Pisces, you have spiritual writer here, discernment, and psychic healing here, okay? So this is the second discernment card that you have here, okay? Spirit is saying, as it relates to you being a spiritual writer, you're being called, or maybe this is something you're already working on or you're doing, okay? Some of you could be a channel writer, but this is speaking of spiritual writing, okay? You being called to explore sharing your knowledge, insight, and wisdom through written words to bring clarity and healing, okay? Discernment, okay? You're being called to exercise your good judgment, So you can help heal and manifest through awareness and wisdom. And psychic healing, you're being called to explore psychic and spiritual healing to help improve one's conditions, no matter if you're focusing on the mind, the body, or the soul, guys. Okay, so you have some type of gift in psychic healing, discernment, as well as spiritual writing. Okay, and bottom of the deck, we have candle maker here. Okay, you have some type of gift in candle making. You should be making candles. Okay, maybe you're drawn to candles, but maybe you're used to buying other people's candles, but you are a candle maker yourself, spirit is saying. Okay, you're being called to explore crafting sacred candles for rituals and spiritual healing for the soul. Okay, so those are the spiritual gifts that is coming up as it relates to you in this reading, guys. Until the next time, Pisces, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.